Hello and welcome everyone, this is Blackadder at Blackadder's Place. Welcome to the Thursday stream, and well, after quite some time, we have finished last about like October with Kingdom Come Deliverance. We're gonna be continuing right about now with the latest DLC, and last is as well, a woman's lot. I'm definitely looking forward to delve into this game. That's been always quite a bit of fun for me when I was preparing some videos for YouTube. To be just basically riding around and stuff like that, and right about now we're gonna be having some new story going. So, definitely looking forward to it. I have seen bits and pieces here and there on some streams, so yeah, I've already seen that it's really good, and definitely eager to be delving into that. Hopefully everything is gonna be working as it should be. We are having some new patches, so maybe it's gonna be even more and better optimized, who knows. And let's gonna check then what is going to be happening and how is it going to be working. So Woman's Slot DLC is activated. Yeah, we got it with the version that I had. Yeah, I won in the competition way back before release. Tereza's story will be available to you once you launch the main quest Awakening. Then all you have to do is talk to Tereza in Ratay Mill. You'll be led to her by signal somewhere. You can get a dog from Tereza at Ratay Mill, but only after launching the main quest Awakening. A difficult fate awaits Johanka. To find out more about it, you must have completed the side quest Pestilence and in God's Hands, whether successfully or not. You will get to Pestilence from the main quest Questions and Answers in God's Hands is assigned to you by Johanka, who is to be found at some monastery. Once you've completed those quests, all you have to do is visit Johanka again, when you will be guided by another signal. Alright. So, I'm kinda thinking at first the music is quite loud, I'm not entirely certain why. Hopefully this is only this track we're gonna be seeing in game a bit later. As I don't think I've actually tinkered with the settings here, so it should be everything as it was for the previous streams. It's maybe just this track being kinda like really loud. But otherwise, we have already finished the game, so I'm thinking I'm gonna be taking basically the last save somewhere before we gonna end it. So can we like go for the epilogue, and that's gonna be allowing us to move around? Let's see. And from what I have seen and heard, there are basically those two parts between Johanka and Tereza. Tereza should be a few hours, and Johanka should be a bit longer. So I'm kind of thinking maybe, depending how it goes, you could be basically doing first part today. That would be the Tereza part. And then on the next session, maybe even the session after, we would be going through Johanka. So I'm thinking it's gonna be at least 2, maybe 3 sessions, maybe a bit more. Really gonna depend. And well, tournaments. Alright. Thanks for the info. And a woman's slot. Tereza's story is now active. You can launch the quest line by talking to Tereza. You'll be led to her by a signal. Tereza is now looking after a dog at Ratay Mill. She's hoping you take it over because her uncle Miller Peshek doesn't like the animal. Go and see Tereza and offer to help. A difficult fate awaits Johanka. To find out more, go and visit her at the monastery infirmary and look for... Yep. Here's some Headless Knight from Sleepy Hollow. So I'm kinda guessing that right about now, they are basically all going for the spot, and you basically need to be talking to Hans Capone, I think. To be basically ending. Okay, so I think that right about now from this position you can still go back. Yeah, talk to Capone, epilogue. Yeah, I think we can be right now going back. Well, sorry dude, we have already finished this, so going for a bit more fun. Oh madam, this game is so beautiful and so cool, really. Really was looking forward to coming back into this world for some meaningful story. And even though I'm playing on the lowest details, because my CPU is just potato. No, it's not potato by itself. If I wasn't streaming, then I would be basically easily able to use it for the highest details. If I don't stream, I can play on the highest details. But when I stream on top of that, yeah, that is not what the CPU is good at, unfortunately. But still, the game is quite nice, and we are right now supposed to be going into the mill. That's the tournament, and this is her. Okay, I'm kind of thinking we're gonna be just taking the scenic route here. Oh, the scenic route. Enjoying the countryside. We are at what kind of actually time? 13. Well, since we are gonna be switching into threes, it probably doesn't matter much what kind of time we arrive there. I don't think we even need to eat. I think we have eaten before. Yeah, even overeaten. To 106. That's weird that we are at nourishment 106 and we are not gluttonous. Huh. Maybe it's nothing having to do with the end game, who knows. We have achieved achievement unlocking charming. And I'm certain what that one is all about. Actually check that out. Charming. Be popular in every town and village. Alright. Apparently we are popular everywhere. And that's 25th out of 82 achievements. Yeah, well, I'm not exactly doing achievement runs.
Yeah.
So, we just basically collect what leads us, or rather what the game leads us to.
Yeah.
Seems to me, since we have played this last in October, I really think they have actually done something in the patches with the drawing distance, that you can see that this is... I don't really remember it being like this, but I'm not gonna be touching it, because obviously it's gonna be saving us some kind of performance, and therefore making it less jittery for the stream, as yet again, my CPU is not the bestest for streaming. But they definitely did do some kind of, like, let's say optimization, even though... Oh, maybe going through the top here. And making it a bit more stable, I'm guessing, for players. Can we actually get down here somewhere safe? That was a road behind somewhere here. This is like straight... Yeah, this would be just leap to death. But there should be a road here. I still remember those paths in the forests, even though I haven't used them for such a long time. Can we scale this? Probably we can. We need to be finding some kind of, like, slightly safer road down. Yeah, let's make Pebbles a mountain goat for a moment. That... is it a dead horse or whatever? At the bottom? That seems like a wagon. Falling off. No, that is a dead horse. Well, Pebbles, you better be actually careful so that you don't end up like him. I'm gonna be going to investigate. I don't exactly remember this part here. Yeah, well, exactly the sign of things that might be happening if you are not careful enough. Well, take good heed of that, Pebbles. Okay, there should be a road along the river here. Not far away. You can get there. There is. Oh, hello Dogo, and everybody here. Let's put pebbles into the barn for the moment, because you're gonna be having some other things to do. Can we interact with him already? Where is he? Nope. Not yet. Apparently we need to be talking to Tereza first.
Well, you're a sight for sore eyes.
Alright, and yeah, this is something new as well. Yeah, something that I was basically mentioning in when we were having the playthrough, that basically the romance with her ended kinda abruptly. Almost felt like that she actually used us. Used us for sex, and that was it for her. So that should be continued a bit differently right about now. But first, let's ask about the dog here.
What's that dog you have here? He looks familiar.
Don't you remember him? It's Mart, the butcher's dog from Skalitz.
Ah, of course. When I went back to bury my parents, he was guarding his master's dead body. A faithful dog. How come he's here?
When we carted you here, we took Mutt along too. He's been hanging around the mill ever since.
How's he doing?
A lot better now. I slipped him something good now and again when Uncle wasn't looking.
He won't starve to death then.
And so what does the miller think about it?
What does the miller have to say about it?
He can't stand him.
How's that?
Every time he sees him, he starts shouting that he's a useless mouth to feed and that he'll skin him.
Jesus.
And it didn't even soften his heart when Mutt brought a hare from the woods. He was
Oh,
happy
he's a
to eat
poacher,
it,
isn't
but
he?
it didn't change his mind.
I could have a word with him.
That would be a waste of time.
Man, has he been here
How long
long
has he
for
been with
then?
you?
More or less since we came here. He runs off now and again.
Yeah,
but
he definitely
always
didn't know
comes
for a
back.
long time.
Sometimes I don't see
Since
him
we
all
haven't
day.
seen him here before.
I think he likes to go wandering.
Yeah,
Does he
apparently he
obey you?
does.
Me? Not much. He's got a mind of his own, and I'm just not strict enough.
Ah, spoilt then.
No, he just hasn't learned many commands. But he's well able to beg for a piece of meat.
So he's doing quite well then.
Yeah. I'd keep him, but he reminds me too much of Tinker, you know? I don't want to think about Skalitz. So I thought maybe
No.
you might take him with you.
You don't want to be thinking about Skalitz, and we're gonna be kind of forcing you for the
I'm
DLC.
sure the two of you would get on great.
Sorry about that.
He's a handsome fella and lovable. I'd be very happy if you had him.
But we never had a dog at the smithy. We never needed one.
Come on. He's got no one.
Oh, well, I'm not a dog person. I'm a cat person through and through. Don't really prefer dogs too much. But I can, I guess, just for the play in here, might try it. Or kinda like we do decisions basically, as in, basically try to do decisions, as in real life, in the playthrough. So that should be right now continuing through as well. And yeah, I'm really not dog person. I'll have to think about it, I guess, for the time being.
I don't know.
Oh, come on.
Well, that didn't exactly help us, give us a bit of a respite here. I kinda wonder if you actually say it's not possible, it's gonna be like completely blocked forever. Yeah, I really wouldn't get a dog anyway. So it's just for the playing purposes, it's actually kinda tempting to be trying it, but for the like role-playing purposes of my playthrough, then I certainly wouldn't be taking him with us. I wouldn't really want him. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna be actually, passing on it. Maybe you're gonna be able to pick him up later for some kind of purposes. Or it's a really tough decision right about now because I want to be helping Tereza, but at the same time, I'm really not wanting a dog. Maybe she's gonna be finding somewhere else.
I can't. Something might happen to him travelling around. It's very dangerous these days.
He's a clever one. Nothing will happen to him.
No, let him stay here for now.
Oh, all right then. Suit yourself.
He didn't seem exactly all that happy. Apparently, Alter the Dog is gonna be possibility a bit later, but right now let's follow through with how we are actually playing this game and the playthrough. And well, let's kind of talk about me and you then, when it's a possibility right about now. Well, she's not really happy right now with us, so we probably shouldn't be bothering her too much about that. So let's kind of end the dialogue, walk around a bit, and then talk to her again a bit later. After she had the time to basically cool off. I have actually poisoned better hunting arrow. Where did we get that at the end? Okay, time up. And to speak with you again. And what is this random person doing here?
Good afternoon.
Well, hello. Apparently nothing important.
God be with you.
With you too. So let's kind of start with a bit of a talk about me and you then.
Ah, yes. I never thanked you properly for helping me with the laundry.
Oh, I think you did.
That storm would have carried it off to God knows where.
Oh, I think you thanked me enough.
Exactly.
But next time we should take shelter somewhere else. That hayseed gets into places it shouldn't and itches like mad.
Henry, you donkey. You really know how to sweet-talk a girl, don't you? And anyway, what do you mean by next time? Just what exactly do you have in mind for the two of us?
Well, like, what do you have in mind in us? Or in mind for us? You are the one who actually started it, so you better get talking.
How do you see things?
Me? Well, when you're not behaving like a total nincompoop. I kind of like being with you.
I behave like a nincompoop.
Yes, like now answering a question with another question.
No, because the question
How
was
do you see
stupid.
it with us, Henry? If I really must say it, I like you very much, and you saved my life in Skalitz.
And you saved mine. So we're even.
I mean, like, we've been with several women in this game. Lady Stephanie is obviously just, yeah, that was a mistake. Unplanned thing. The other thing in the forest with the witches, or the supposed witches, that also wasn't planned exactly. And I mean, like, it's kinda alright. Maybe you could be taking it somewhere. I kind of like more would be interested in basically letting it work itself out, and they just basically not push the point. So best not talk about it now.
When you say the two of us, it gives me goosebumps. Sorry, but I don't want anything more.
Oh,
I'm
what?
not the right kind of fella for a millmaid.
What the hell?
What do you mean you don't want anything more?
That's definitely
Maybe
not
for a
what that
roll
was
in the hay.
meaning.
You behave as if I was asking you for a wedding. At least now I know what you're really like. Next time
Game
I'll take care of my
boss.
own laundry, even if it's raining brimstone. Farewell.
What the hell is this kind of design? The answer there was absolutely nothing in here. Nothing here. What happened after? So basically, let's not talk about it now. And you just go... I mean, like, I have no interest in you at all. Seriously, like, what the hell? Oh, damn. Okay, that was unexpected.
Go! Clear off.
So that's like, is this supposed to be meaning
Leave
that
me
actually I won't be able to get into the
I told you
DLC?
to get... Go!
So how long does she actually need to cool off or whatever? That's unexpected. That is seriously unexpected.
Leave me be.
So do we like need to talk to Peshek to talk to her? Where the hell is he though? There he is.
Can you tell me...
Apparently
That's
nothing. Yeah, thank you very much for all the information.
Good luck to you.
Clear off.
I really do wonder if you are going to be completely blocked now. Because if so, then I would have to reload in, obviously. That's really unexpected. Really, really unexpected. What's the time? 15. You don't have really too many things to do right about now. Don't exactly want to be taking part in the tournament all that much. Could you potentially go into Johanka doing that part first? And only after going to Tereza, but I exactly don't want to do that in case you have to load anyway to go into the DLC. I'm gonna try to right now look it up. If this is basically like dead-ended, or what's up with it? Kingdom Come. I can't exactly see anything. Because I kind of assume that everybody is going to be just going through with it. Like, most nobody is gonna be just basically saying, or rather trying to not continue right about now. So... I really can't find anything at all about that. I really kind of don't think it's gonna be all that rare. It's gonna be rare enough, but that rare that nobody is gonna be writing about it. Nope, absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing, so we're gonna have to go by some kind of our idea here on all of that. Is already left somewhere to do something different, so where is she exactly? Is she going to sit there? Doesn't seem so.
I told you to get lost. Go.
I kinda usually like to roll with the game what the game actually throws at us, even though it doesn't make all that much of a sense. This didn't make any kind of sense at all. It was just poorly designed, straight and forward. But I'm kinda hoping that she's gonna be a bit more amicable a bit later. But for that, you're probably gonna have to wait somehow. I mean, like 16. Let's probably just go straight to bed. Just basically loaf around. I don't have anything else to do here. And I really don't want to be starting the Johanga quest in case this was really blocked and we really had to reload altogether. So we should be having still good nourishment. You're not gonna be saving here. Aha, sleep and save. I don't want to save though. This is her bed though. This is ours. Probably doesn't matter. No, I really don't want to save here. Let's gonna go up. It's usually the miller's bed, but well, right about now, let's see. Gonna be using at least this one. Can I sleep longer than that? Okay, let's gonna do it differently. Let's gonna try to basically just wait until a few hours here. Okay, so where do we have you, girl? Have you cooled off?
I told you to get lost.
It almost really seems that you might be even like straight dead-ended. It's rather epic. That I wouldn't expect. Okay, let's sleep until like 7, which might be already up then.
Is that in? Get the hell out of here!
He actually slept in his bed. Okay.
How dare you sleep in someone else's bed? Get lost!
Sorry, I thought it's going to be alright, you cannot sleep all around anyway, and you suddenly are bothered when I'm sleeping in the wrong bed, because I don't want to save here. Well, in that case, can I guess? What is the time? That's gonna probably just wait then. Because I don't want to sleep and save. Don't want to be potentially risking that you could be losing some older saves or whatever. I like that. It shouldn't be really happening, but you kinda never know. Still loafing around. Girl, girl, you're not gonna be a good wife if you're not gonna be up in the morning. Still? You don't really do much work apparently here around Tereza. Getting up so late. No, finally. Could you please not? So, are you somewhere by the table or... yeah.
Clear off.
Okay, it really seems to be
I
a
told you to get lost.
legit that ended. Okay, then you're gonna be loading then, because we want to be playing the DLC anyway. And that really wasn't great. So therefore, we need to be starting with the epilogue yet again. That is quite interesting, that I did not expect. But of course the surprise begins with the answer. Basically, let's talk about it later. And it turns that Hannah is going to be basically telling her off, right off from that. It just makes absolutely zero sense. So in the end, I don't really feel all that bad about this, even though I usually like to be playing even with kind of like nonsensical design decisions that the game sometimes has. But that's not what we're gonna be able to do now. And let's probably quicken it up right about now. Let's do a quick one. So basically what we right about now know about it, that we would be liking to talk with her about it, but we can only proceed positively, otherwise she's gonna be pissed at us. And it's really kinda... I mean, like, it doesn't have to be nonsensical, it can be basically purposefully designed, that basically women don't know what they want, and that's why it is bad. You step on the way because you heard muffled voices speaking a foreign language in the nearby thickets. No doubt there are humans lying in wait for unwary travelers. Let's see. Just a bit of a fun to begin with. Oh yeah. Let's do the Mongol style. What kind of arrows are we using? Wounding arrows. Alright, why not? I see you there. Hey! I know about you. I'm gonna give you a warning. Okay, not a warning then. Are they like having dogs against us? It seems to me that it's the case. Yeah, he's definitely going after us, the doggo. Well. Ooh. It's gonna be hard to hit him because he's damn fast. Whoa, that was close. What about you? Do you want to fight or not? Wow! What a dodge! What a dodge by the dog.
Yeah.
I missed him. Yeah, I haven't played this game for a long time.
Yeah.
That did not hit him. How?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Can be like 1,000 arrows everywhere. It's really hard to be hitting moving targets. Well, it's obviously why it's hard for the enemies also to hit us. And we are doing this Mongol style.
Yeah. Yeah.
All those arrows here everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really wait way too long here. Because I need to be realizing that the arrow is not gonna be instantly hitting him like a bullet. It's gonna be taking a bit of flight time.
Yeah.
He could be also getting tired, I would be guessing already. So he's running after me for quite some time.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the? He is really actively dodging the arrows. And like a boss.
Yeah.
Apparently everybody ran but the dog.
Yeah.
So epic fight of Henry versus the dog.
Yeah.
Could have been a good hit if I loosened the arrow a bit earlier.
Yeah.
Finally! It's some kind of small hit, but apparently it wasn't enough.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
He wouldn't be a good hunter. Did we kill him? Yeah, finally. Finally we hit him. Apparently humans already all of them ran. So poor doggo, that was only up to him. So, give me your arrows, dog lard and dog meat. Yeah, I'm not interested in that nonsense. It's rather a bit disgusting. Let's collect all the arrows. And see if maybe there are gonna be still some people somewhere. They haven't run far enough away enough. We at least scare them off. So they shouldn't be really bothering anybody on the road anymore. And let's find out all the hundreds of arrows that we have shot here without any kind of effect. Okay, better hunting arrow. That is not ours. That is actually from one of the human archers. But well, and it's here gonna be picking it up as well. Our vain attempts of actually hitting the dog here. Ah, that's another spot with many arrows. Reminds me of the many arrow tribe that was in Neverwinter, I think, as the many arrow tribe of orcs. Well, that was pretty good 15-20 arrows that we have already picked up. Therefore all that many misses. I'm gonna think there are gonna be still a few arrows you're gonna be missing anyway. That basically I won't be seeing. But there are plenty of arrows all around, so it doesn't matter too much at this point. But yeah, I'm just still gonna be looking around a bit. I'm also gonna like not to waste things too much. Because that is how personal wealth begins. And you want to be having a Henry proper wealthy. Ah, that's another arrow. That's from one of the humans though. And there is another one. Yeah, basically just when you go the other way around, you're gonna be seeing things that you didn't see when you're going the other way. Which, of course, is pretty much clear as the reality. Because, for example, when you are going mushrooming, which is quite popular here in Czech Republic, and I really love doing that as well, because it's fun activity. I basically bit of a loot picking in nature, so quite good combination of things. Yeah, so I actually missed a lot of them here. Then, when you are going one way, you don't have to be seeing the mushrooms, basically hidden behind some kind of leaves or a tree. But if you go the other way, then suddenly they are clearly out there, and you see them and get them. Okay, it was quite a nice little adventure. I was kind of hoping for a bit of a loot out of the humans, but they chicken out. They've kind of forgot about the Rogo. Let him be as a bait so that they can be escaping. Yeah, well, not really good masters all that much. That's not a nice texture here. Texture here not exactly proper. But yeah, I really think they did maybe some kind of downscaling a bit for improving the performance overall on the lowest details, which is what I'm playing at. Because it seems to me that actually it is a bit more fluent. So I'm thinking they did it on purpose to basically help with it that way. There were a few things here and there not gonna be looking as great as they did before. But still, overall, even on the lowest details, this is just damn beautiful when you look at this. I mean, like, this is like reality. And that's on the lowest details, like, holy damn. So I think that's going to be it for our arrow adventure. Yeah, I think so. So let's mount Pebbles and continue with Tereza. Okay, so there we are. Let's right about now put Pebbles into the stables. And I kinda guess let's get the DLC going. Right about now, we're gonna be seeing what we can talk to her about. We know that we shouldn't be talking about her regarding the companionship, or well, companionship, basically just some kind of relationship, unless you want to commit, because otherwise she's gonna get really pissy yet again for pretty much no reason. But yeah, well, that's kinda how women sometimes work. But yeah, well, don't exactly want the dog here yet, so let's kinda just basically go and ask her about the DLC. Doesn't make all that much of a sense right about now. Should be probably just following through properly with continue forward. I kinda really want to go forward with the relationship with her, but I would be liking it to be developing a bit more naturally, not forcefully. But I kinda guess since the game doesn't really allow it differently, let's kinda do it, because I want to kinda ease into her DLC. It's kinda strange to be asking it straight out, so let's kinda continue that way. It's gonna ask about the dog, refuse it. Yeah, it's gonna do it that way.
What's that dog you have here? He looks familiar.
Don't you remember him? It's Mark.
We have already seen all of this, and we can be going through.
How's he doing?
A lot better. I slipped him something good.
He won't starve to death. What does the miller...
He can't.
How's that?
Every time he sees him,
Jesus.
and it didn't even.
Yes, he's
soften
basically
his
supposed
heart
to be
when
forcing
Mutt
us to
got a
take the
hare
dog
from
here.
The woods. He was happy to.
I could have a word with him.
That would be a.
How long has he been?
More or less. He runs off. Sometimes I think he.
Does he obey you?
Me? He's got a mind.
Ah.
No.
So he's doing quite well then.
Yeah. I'd keep him. I don't want to think. So.
Me?
I'm sure the two of you would get on great. He's a handsome fella and lovable. I'd be very
And she's basically
happy
also
if you
giving
had
us another
him.
reason, like,
But we never had a dog
everything
at
is
the smithy.
pushing us towards
We never
taking the
needed
dog.
one.
Come on.
And
He's got no one.
I wanted to think it over,
Oh,
because
come on.
I'm really not a dog person, so wouldn't really be wanted to be having a dog. What is actually with the arrow in there? Is that... That's gonna be probably one of the arrows from the humans still in our shield or whatever. Still walking around with it. What's actually Miller Peshek at the back doing there? Dancing. Do you see him on the left? Yeah, well, kind of figured that he's gonna be taking a bit of a break right about now. I kind of tempted for like the plain purposes to take the dog and basically try it out and whatever like that. But otherwise, for the playthrough itself, for how I'm basically doing it long term, then I'm not entirely all that keen on that. And it would be better if we actually found some kind of other home for him. So let's kind of
Okay.
refuse him now, because you can apparently
Something
get
might
him
happen
later.
to him traveling around.
He's a clever one. Nothing will happen to him.
No, let him stay here for now.
Oh, all right then. Suit yourself.
Why here? You just basically have other options. You can be giving him to the village or whatever. Yeah, apparently take the dog a bit later, if we need to or want to.
About that evening.
Ah, yes. I never think.
Oh, I think you found...
And any.
How do you see things?
Me?
I behave like...
Yes. How do you. And you say.
And you say...
Alright. How does this, best not to talk about it now, lead to Henry talking her down and breaking up with her? That just doesn't lead there. That's something that sometimes bothers me in this game, like one of the few things that I have a gripe with. It's rare, but it is definitely there, and it has bothered me a few times during the playthrough. Few times there are things that basically lead into all kinds of weird directions without actually you being notified of that. And that's kind of annoying to me when I want to be playing it in... Maybe it's only annoying me because I want to be playing it as based decisions on real life, or at least as close as possible. And if I was just basically playing as a game, it wouldn't be bothering me too much. But it still, this doesn't telegraph that they should be telling her. They should be leading into breaking up. Okay, let's be together then. That's what we want, but in a bit of a longer term.
Well, we'll be together. Like a couple.
I
When
wouldn't
the time
really
comes,
want to
you'll
be
take me
pushing
as
it
your
like that, but
husband,
it's the only
right?
option.
You're full of yourself, aren't you? But that's not how things are done.
Well, obviously, under normal circumstances, I'd ask your pa for your hand. But
Papa? Yes. He'd set the dogs on you. Now you'd have to get Uncle Peshek's blessing.
I reckon I'd have no better luck with him. Unless he saw a way to profit from it.
And I'd have a sack of flour for my dowry. But
That's
seriously,
not a
Henry,
bad dowry, to be
what
honest,
kind of husband would you
for
make?
that time.
You can't sit still in one place for an hour at a time.
Well, I've got a lot of duties, but I'm very fond of you, you know. And maybe one day...
I know, you silly sod. We can't get married yet. But we can still see each other and be fond of each other.
Thank you. Yeah, such a nice romantic moment, and then you get a new option. Can you repair my clothes? That's really great. That's basically akin to, yeah, great. So now you're with me, and now woman to the stove and cook me a dinner. It's not really meant that way. Well, maybe it is actually partly for the fun effect, but it's insanely funny. Okay, so that's basically what we have. So right now let's start the DLC. So how did you manage to survive then? Let's tell me the story.
What actually happened to you in Skalitz? I mean, during the attack and... Well, you know.
That's a long story. Not a very cheerful one. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
Yeah.
I do.
All right then. It was a day like any other. Another ordinary day in my ordinary life. I awoke at first light, before the others. I like those kind of mornings best. When the first rays of sunshine quickly drive away the nighttime cold.
Hello, you. Come here.
And the breeze carries the scent of dew-covered grass and the bloom of spring.
Aren't you a nice boy?
I wanted to get my chores done before the rest of the household was up. And this morning seemed made for that very purpose.
Oh, well, today started well. How it's gonna be continuing? Well, you know how it's gonna be ending.
Right, better get to work. I have to feed the hens, weed the garden, feed Tinker. I'd better get it all done before Papa is up.
Well, that we really gotta do. Okay, so do you have some kind of... Yes, we do have inventory. So yeah, we actually have a lot of money. All things considered, I would be guessing. Why would she be having money on her? But anyway. Lady slippers, mother's necklace, nightgown. Really? Nightgown? Oh, like, yeah, this is like... Yeah, I understand it now. In Czech it's called spodnička, basically like underwear. It's not like necessarily nightgown only, but basically just undies. And simple surkot. Okay. Sidekicks. That's for the doggo, alright. So you're gonna be having like a dog, main level 2. Maybe actually leveling up here and there, it seems. Weed the garden, get the chicken feed. It might be getting that from the garden, obviously. Look in the pantry and feed Tinker, alright. Village life is no fairy tale. You have to be on your feet from dawn till dusk. Vegetables from your own garden always taste best, but they won't grow well if the garden is choked with weeds. I have to pull them. Yeah, I used to be doing that when I was small, and we were at our cottage and with grandma. Hungry hens won't lay. I should feed them. I'll have the bag of chicken feed in the hearth room by the window. Okay. And Tinker has to get a nice piece of meat. I'll have to look in the pantry to see what I can find. And Tinker is used to getting fed every morning, and today is no exception. I have to feed him as usual. So, weed in the garden can definitely wait. We should be probably feeding the animals first. Oh, well, that was a nice jump. New codex enter into Miller. You should be having that already. Oh, we're gonna be getting like a new codex for as a character. Oh, that's funny. That's actually rather nice. But then gonna be like literally her whole story. So we need to be looking into the pantry. So, like, exactly how? Weed the garden. Get the chicken feed and... Alright, could be through south. Maybe somewhere... Is it like inside? Seems like it will be. So even though we kind of like went out, you're probably gonna have to go back in. Yeah, that's the feed, I guess. We're probably gonna have to be sneaky not to wake anybody up, I assume.
I must bring Tinker a piece of meat. That'll be a nice treat.
Okay, there's the piece of meat. Yes, this is not it. This is not the feeding thingy. Okay. Right. Nope, it's not. Let's not wake him up then. Oh, there it is. Tinker, 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 where do we have you? Yeah, let's wake everybody up. Sorry about that. Oh, well, let's kinda just pet him first. That's what you want to do. With dogs, I guess.
Good fella.
Yeah, he came to us when he asked, so...
That's my boy.
There you
Look
go.
what I've got for you. You'll
The chicken
love this.
feet! That's quite a solid steak for a dog. That could have been really good barbecue out of it.
Here, chickie, chickie, chickie. Here you are, girls. Fill your beaks.
Yeah, hopefully you're not gonna be filling your beak either with the chickens here. Okay, so there's the garden this way. Yep. Oh, we have some weed here. I can actually wonder if it's called... No, it wouldn't make all that much sense. I was just asking about the wheat. If it's made wheat and not like a thistle, because she's like not learned and therefore doesn't know, but it doesn't make all that much of a sense because I mean like everybody knew what flowers were. So I think it's going to be wheat just to make it simple, so that you know that thistles are wheat. Now, Doggo, you could also help a bit. Maybe it's just basically just overall representation of wheat with thistle, so that it's obvious. It's gonna walk in the middle in those rows so that we don't trample too much. We're gonna get some herbalism out of it. One has to wonder.
That should do it. The garden is
Oh
looking
yeah,
how
we
it
did
should
get
again.
herbalism. That's not all of it. Let's finish. Now that's better. All clean. All clean, right? Proper. Okay, so everybody's probably gonna be getting up. She's having still the wheat. Is it actually somehow important? Grows everywhere, but we only call it a wheat when it grows in our gardens. That's actually fairly clever. And true. Which kinda explains what I was just talking about. Why it's not called thistle, but wheat. I actually thought about it as well. Okay, let's kinda let in a bit of a fresh air when everybody's up already. So, do you want like some kind of breakfast?
do you need, Papa?
Breakfast, I guess.
Go up and see the blacksmith. He made some nails for me. Here's some coin.
All right. Anything else while I'm at it?
No, unless you want to stop off at the market and buy some supplies. And before you go, wake Samuel. The boy's still lying in bed and won't stir. He ought to follow your example and Stebor's. You two don't have to be pushed to work. Well, at least he's still better than that good-for-nothing Zbyszek. The lazy wretch. A helper like that isn't worth a damn. If it weren't for his father, God rest his soul, I'd have thrown him out on his ear long ago.
Now this is kind of weird because you have no idea about if he really is an idler or not. Oh, okay, let's kind of ask, or rather go with the first one, in the direction like, maybe we can work something out with him.
Now, Father, you shouldn't be so hard on Zbyszek. You know he hasn't had an easy life.
And who has, girl? That's no excuse for laziness.
Yep, exactly.
You can tell him to get his ass to work too.
Right, go for nails, send Samuel and Zbyszek to work. If it's at all possible.
Aye, just so. Oh, and Tereza, once you've done all your chores for the day, I've a little surprise for you.
Okay. Yeah. Don't you want to tell me now? No. What I would be actually doing at that point? Well, right now this is a bit weird because I cannot be really role-playing as myself here. But it can kinda... This is probably right now a bit of a free whatever we want to do, because I don't think that the rules of playing as decisions in real life actually apply here. All things considered. Okay, that's probably the first one. That would be... I would be trying to still steer close to how I would be doing it. And alright, I look forward to it.
Really? Now you've got me curious, Pa. I'll be on my way then.
Okay, we have seen a few of them lying there at the bottom. So is somebody lying also here? Yeah. Someone's Zbyszek.
Sammy, get up. It's broad daylight and the birds are singing.
Yeah, I'm up.
Have a bite to eat before going to the mine.
All right, Ma. You don't have to treat me like a child. Looks like it'll be nice
Apparently
today,
I
eh?
have to.
I could go to the pond fishing.
But you have to go to work.
I know. But maybe I can slip off after lunch.
There will be no slipping off. You know very well Nemoy has been complaining about you.
What about dropping that pail on Tonda's head? It was an accident.
Not the first accident you've had, though, was it?
Well, there you go then. If I leave early, nothing will happen to anyone. And you
But
can
you
cook
also
the
not
fish for lunch
gonna
tomorrow.
get paid.
You silly sod. All you ever do at the pond is lie around. The only thing you'll catch is more trouble from the mine master when he finds out. Well, if you're not a child, you can sort it out yourself with Nemoy.
Don't I always?
Okay, so that's Samuel. Let's find Zbyszek. Probably gonna be the one, since he's a helper hand. He's probably gonna be the one outside. In that... Oh, let's kinda greet him. Let's see if he has something to say.
God be with you.
How's it going, Stebor? Do you need anything?
No, I'll just be hanging around the mill today, carrying sacks of flour and that. And in the afternoon, I'll go and check the fish trap. Then me and Pa have some matters to attend to in the evening.
What matters?
Oh, there's the
There's
surprise.
nothing to worry your pretty little head about, sister.
Oh, yeah. The Millers and their secret matters.
Huh.
Something like that.
Okay. So she actually knows very well what's going on with the Millers. So, are you already up? This is Zbyszek? Yep. Yeah, that was the dude here. Okay, so you should be kinda going to work.
Pa says you're idle, and if you carry on like that, he'll throw you out.
Why would he do that? Then he'd be
Because you're
left
an
only
idler.
with Stibor, and Stibor's not going to break his back working either.
No, apparently he is, as opposed to you. No. Kinda tempted to be belligerent with him. Because Tibor is supposed to be our brother. Maybe actually the father is a bit more optimistic about his son than about Zbyszek. Let's gonna see and find out.
Listen, Zbyszek. Pa's not happy with you, and if he says you're idling, you'd better make a bit of effort. I'm only telling you for your own good. You wouldn't want to lose your job now, would you?
You lot are always going on about work as if it was a blessing from heaven. All right. I'll get to work. Anything for a bit of peace.
That's more like it. You'll see it doesn't hurt.
Well, that kinda depends what kind of work it is, doesn't it? Oh, come on, don't do that, Dogo. Okay, has a few commands with him. Seek and stay. I was kind of looking for a bit of a scolding. Yeah, just don't do that. Drinking that disgusting water from here. Just go into the pond. It's gonna be a whole lot better one. Yeah. Dogs. Okay, let's go to the blacksmith then. Can we run? Oh yes, we can. What's actually in the chicken lodge? Cobweb, egg, and red feather and black feathers. Gonna be leaving them there for the time being. You're getting already money to the blacksmith. No! I mean, like, usually how it goes on villages and whatever like that, as I said a bit earlier, I used to be there regularly when I was small. You basically have a few rather like little things that you actually give to others that do something for you. I could give them an egg when you are having eggs and whatever like that. Okay, let's kind of see if that's gonna be a possibility here. That you can like give him an egg and he's gonna be happier about it. Something like that. That's usually how it goes. Basically you just give something extra. It doesn't have to be like immediately. Sometimes you just basically give him, rather when somebody is having rabbits, and like once, I don't know, once a season, they're gonna be giving one to your neighbor or whatever kind of help. For example, on the work on the field later, on picking up potatoes and stuff. That's how it works on the countryside. Are we going the right way? Yes.
Better to have shit in a stable than in your head. Those books of yours are of no use in the real world of ordinary people.
And indeed they have no place there. The only use you have for paper is to wipe your ass. Books belong in the hands of your betters. Only a pitchfork belongs in yours. And tell me, what can a peasant like you know of God?
I know what the priest told me, and what do you know?
And what if the priest lies? What if the scriptures say something different? How would you know when you can only listen to what you're told like a sheep?
It's enough for ordinary people to listen, and they're fine. But you and your ilk make only trouble. Someone ought to put paid to you, and we'd have peace at last.
Like I say, you're like a wretched sheep that will go where it's told, even to the slaughter. And of God and the world you know nothing.
When has reading ever filled anyone's belly, eh? I feed a whole family with these two hands, while yours are only good for pulling your own cock.
And tell me, what can a peasant like you know of God?
I know what the priest told me, and what do you know?
And what if the priest lies? What if the scriptures say something different? How would you know when you can only listen to what you're told like a sheep?
It's enough for ordinary people to listen, and they're fine. But you and your ilk make only trouble. Someone ought to put paid to you, and we'd have peace at last.
You
Like
already
I
said
say,
that.
You're like a wretched sheep that will go where it's told, even to the slaughter. And of God and the world, you know nothing.
When has reading ever filled anyone's belly, eh?
Okay, they're apparently going
I feed a
around
whole
here.
family with these two hands,
Right?
while yours
Let's
are
gonna
only
wait for
good
the next one.
pulling
It
your
seems they're
own
already
cock.
going in circles.
Tell me, what use is there in this day and age for such a
what?
Such a know-it-all? All you're good for is sitting in a tavern with other know-it-alls, bemoaning your station. But devil a thing do you do about it. You can't do an honest job. You're of no use to life. Too delicate to stand the smell of manure.
While the likes of you sleep in it. And I studied so I wouldn't have to do such menial labor as you. You...
What?
You shit grubber!
Better to have shit in a stable than in your head. Those books of yours are
It's kind of weird that Tereza will be actually looking at this.
And indeed they have no place there.
Okay, let's gonna continue. They're just gonna be going around and all the time. Apparently they're gonna be here when we come back, I assume. That's gonna be like the whole point of it. That they're gonna be still complaining about it, and maybe it's even gonna be tied to the ending.
Come right up, good people.
Oh, hello.
Herbs for your kitchen, as well as health-giving decoctions.
Good day.
Greetings.
No, I don't need the remedies so far. I don't know about anything yet. But apparently there's gonna be something that we do later. Hello, Marosh. And since we're going to the blacksmith, then I assume that we're going to Henry's father then. So you don't need to be looking anything up on the map. It's actually running rather well. You can see that her head is not moving when you look at the shadow. But her arms and the torso are.
No sign of the blacksmith.
Yeah.
Where can he be?
Okay, so wife is gonna be probably home somewhere. Tending to whatever she needs to. Ah, there she is.
God's blessings.
Father sent me to pick up nails, but there's no one at the fort.
Aye, sorry, lass. Martin had to go to the castle to talk to Sir Radzig. He's to forge a sword for his lordship.
Oh, I see. And has he made the nails for Pa?
I'm afraid he hasn't had time on account of that sword. But if you come tomorrow, he'll surely have them for you. I'll remind him this evening.
All right. I'll stop by tomorrow.
Do that, dear. Oh, and by the way, the girls were looking for you.
Which girls?
Bianca and Johanka. You should stop by and see them before you go home. You girls must be plotting something.
What was it about?
Throwing
They didn't
shit
say.
on some buildings,
seemed
like the
important.
boys.
Which probably means boys, I suppose, hey?
Yeah, I'm not interested in boys. I mean, like, whatever. I mean, probably saying whatever you want here. Let's be, like, prudent and whatever like that.
Don't talk to me about boys, good wife. I've 3 fellas at home, and that's Bishek at the mill. You get more use and less braying out of a donkey.
You're very sensible for your age, lass. But I'm sure you'll change your mind when your pa finds a good husband for you.
I'd like to know where. Thanks for letting me know. I'll stop by tomorrow for those nails then.
Not at all. Oh, and another thing, Teresa. Have you seen Henry around anywhere? If he helped his father out more at the forge, there'd be no shortage of nails.
I haven't seen him at all.
No doubt he's at that swordplay with that so-called combat master again. If he could wield a hammer half as good as a wooden sword, there'd be no shortage of nails.
That seems kind of true. It almost seems like we're still gonna be having an opportunity to go way south. Oh, even the mine, that's kinda nice. Nice picture. So let's talk to Bianca. Bianca should be like the ale wench at the tavern, right? I remember correctly. Basically the first one that was with Henry. Before obviously she got killed.
Good day, Tereza.
No, good day to you. Do you have something interesting to say? She can apparently play dice as well. Interesting. That I wouldn't all that expect. Well, hello, Mr. Innkeeper. I'm looking for Bianca. She should be here, right? Yep.
Bianca, how come you're up so bright and early?
Papa has me running around from dawn till dusk. You know how it is.
Indeed I do.
I'm glad you're here, Tess. You've got to help me with something. But first, can you go and see Henry for me? He's at the sheepfold by the stockade, as usual.
Oh? Playing around with wooden swords again?
Aye. He's getting ready for the life of a mighty warrior.
Well, at least we know he'll be able to protect you from outlaws with wooden swords.
Oh well.
That is
Boys
so
and their
mocked,
games.
poor Henry.
Would you bring him a beer for me?
That's nasty.
But why don't you bring it yourself?
If Pa saw me running after Henry, he'd tan my hide. But I can't leave him dry in this heat.
All right, I'll bring the beer to him.
Thanks. And don't forget to tell him it's from me.
Everyone knows all the beer in Skalitz is from you and your pa.
You know what I mean. And listen, Tess. Once you've given him the beer, come back to me again. Meanwhile, I'll make an excuse to Pa. I need you to go somewhere with me. But I'll tell you all about it after. Run along before the beer gets warm.
Okay, so where exactly is Henry? At the stockade to the south. Okay. Well, hello, Mr.
God
Henry.
be with you, Henry. Mind you don't get hurt.
Good day, Teresa.
I brought you a beer. I'd say you'd need it after a hard battle.
Ah, great. It's as hot as Pa's Forge out here today. That's very sweet of you to get me a beer.
That's from Bianca.
Actually, Bianca sent it. Her pa doesn't want her to come here.
Ah, I see. I'll make it up to her this evening.
I don't want to know how. How come you're training on your own today? You're usually here with that vagabond. What's his name?
Vanyek. And he's not a
Maniac.
vagabond.
That's the one
He's
that
a
we
wayfaring
later
combat
met
master.
Well,
at
looks
Vranik,
like
if
he's
I
off
remember correctly.
wayfaring somewhere else today.
Yeah, more likely sleeping off last night's boozing. Actually, since I've no opponent today, wouldn't you like to have a go? I mean, a bit of swordplay. I can teach you.
That
Me?
could get a girl in
Swordplay?
trouble, I guess.
Sure.
Middle Ages, maybe.
Why not?
But, yeah, well, I accept your challenge, why not?
All right then. I accept your challenge, young sir. But I must warn you, I can swat a mouse with a broom with my eyes closed.
Yeah, I knew you had the heart of a warrior. Let's go then. Come on then. Show me what you're made of. Whoever is the first to hit the other 10 times is the victor.
What if I hurt you, though?
Ah, don't worry. I can handle it.
Ouch. You're actually seriously hurting me, Henry. Going for some serious stuff here. Ow. Sword and strength. Death by splinter. Achievement unlocked.
Don't go easy on me, Hal.
Ah, very good.
Looking like a two-timer Henry here, isn't he a
Henry?
bit?
Really? Now that is hardly chivalrous behavior. Now, I shall have to fight for my honor. Take that, you scoundrel! Right.
Nothing, I'm fine.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Are you mad at me?
No, of course not. It's my own stupid fault.
Yeah, for not being good enough.
Well, that'll teach you to go around slapping decent, God-fearing girls on the backside. Let me have a look at it.
No, it's only a scratch and a couple of splinters. And I didn't mean to, you know.
Show me that.
Ah, really, it's nothing.
You know how it is, Hal. He who lives by the sword.
Dies by the splinter, eh?
There now.
Just a moment ago he was talking about what he's gonna do to Bianca in the evening, and now he's looking that way on Tereza? Really?
By the way,
Henry.
you owe Bianca for that beer.
Yeah, we already said that. It's almost as if actually we were assuming that Tereza is gonna be taking the credit for it. But anyway, we got some levels. Do we even get some perk points? I don't think so. Okay, so we should right now going back to Bianca, right? Yeah, Rataya were always a bit hard on the CPU. Having a bit of a stutter, but nothing really that major.
How are you, Tereza?
Bianca, Bianca, Bianca. So what did you want to do?
God's blessings.
What else was it you wanted from me?
You brought that beer to Henry, then?
I did.
Reputation gained. Nice.
And what did he say?
I would be liking to say to her what he said to me. Basically along the lines of, yeah, you can expect an interesting, eventful evening. But with how it was going, I don't think she actually wants to be telling her that they were sword fighting together. That's gonna get her jealous. Yeah, definitely not the sword fighting unless we need to.
He said thanks. That's about it.
Huh. That's just like him. All right. But now I can tell you what I wanted. Fancy a walk in the woods?
Right now? You want to court me in the shade of the pines?
No. I need to pick herbs for distilling schnapps. Henry's favorite.
Favorite schnapps. Why don't you go by yourself?
Why don't you go and pick it yourself?
Pa won't let me go on my own. They say a wolf was seen in the woods
Oh,
recently.
wolf.
A wolf? Hereabouts?
So they say. But it was old Blaha who claimed to see it, and he's never sober. Still, I wouldn't want to go there alone.
Couldn't your brother go with you?
Adam? He'd shit himself if he saw a wolf. And besides, someone has to take care of the tavern. But he could lend us his bow. Good thinking, Tess.
Thanks?
So what herbs do you need exactly?
What herbs do you need?
I've got almost everything, except belladonna.
Oh, that's gonna be hard.
I know a clearing where the best plants grow.
Belladonna? But that's deadly poison.
It is, if you don't know what you're doing. But don't worry, I haven't poisoned anyone yet.
Well, Henry might be first.
So, you're going to borrow a bow from Adam, and then you want me to go with you to pick belladonna in the woods?
Actually, it's not entirely that simple. Adam won't lend me his bow. The last time he did, I broke the string. You'll have to get it from him.
Oh.
Anyway, I don't know how to shoot. But Stibor taught you, didn't he?
Yeah, but that was a long time ago.
It doesn't matter. If the wolf sees a bow, he won't come near us. So will you go and ask Adam? You know he's always liked you. Just give him a wink and the bow is yours.
You might be able to do that with Henry, but me, well...
Come now. You're as pretty as any lass in the province. And once you've got the bow, meet me on the bridge by the lake, alright?
Oh, well, alright.
Alright, I'll help you. But next time I want something from you. I don't want to hear any excuses about how you have to see Henry.
Deal. You're an angel, Tess.
Okay, so where is Mr. Adam? Okay, he's somewhere close by. A bit to the south. So he's like literally somewhere here.
Herbs. Adam, keep an eye on things here while I'm gone.
Yeah,
Oh.
sure. Just be back before the place fills up in the evening.
Good health.
Good day.
Well, I need your bow.
I heard you're a really good archer. And that you've even got your own bow.
Yeah. I've got a bow. I made it myself. And I can hit the tree behind the tavern at 20 paces.
Good heavens, that's amazing. Would you lend me your bow for a while?
Lend my bow? To a girl? Well, I don't know, Teresa.
If you tell him about the wolf he's gonna be wanting to go with. So no, I'm not going to do anything wrong with it.
What's wrong? Are you afraid I'll get up to some mischief with it? I won't break it.
Fail.
Stibor taught me how to shoot, and he said I was pretty good.
Well, he would, wouldn't he? He's your brother. Shooting a bow takes skill and strength. You'd never even be able to draw it.
Oh, I won't. Well, in that case, we need to be dancing with him.
Hey, Adam. If you lend me a bow, I'll dance with you at the next celebration.
Oh? You would? Really? All right. Here's the bow then. And some arrows.
Yeah, anything for that.
God be with you, Tereza.
And we got arrows, alright. Hello, Vincent.
Out.
I can actually talk to you for some reason.
God be with you.
What's new?
What news, neighbour? I haven't seen you here much. Where are you from?
I live at a farm beyond the village. Vincent's my name. I know you, though. You're the miller's daughter, right? Your brother helped us with the harvest one year.
Right, I remember that. It was before Samuel started working at the mines.
He's in the mines? I thought he'd be working at the mill with your father.
My older brother Stibor does that. Papa doesn't think the mill pays enough to feed us all, so he got Samuel a mining job. He said it's as good a job as any. And it ought to toughen him up a bit. The mill will go to Stibor one day, and his wife, when he finds one.
And what will happen with you?
Well, apparently she'll get married, but... But I don't know, it's maybe a slightly better answer here under circumstances. Well, she'll get married, I'll get married.
I'll get married too and live with my husband, obviously.
Of course, that's the way of the world.
Yep. Good day to you, Mr. Guardsman.
You see it, and you will justly punish them.
Send the dog on the beggar.
Good
Can we like give him some
Don't
money
leave me
here?
to starve. I've lost everything. I've no roof over my head.
Oh yeah, we can talk to him right about now.
Why are you begging?
I lost everything. I had a wife, a home, children. I had cattle and sheep. Then foreign soldiers came and took it all from me. They killed and burned. Only I survived.
What soldiers do you mean?
I don't know. One soldier's the same as the next. I fled far away to this peaceful land, as far as I could from the scene of my suffering.
I've seen you in Skalitz, but I've never spoken to you before.
No, not many people talk to me.
Why is that?
Why? Because I'm a stranger here, and people would rather look after their own than strangers.
Okay, I'll give him
you
something.
Wait,
A few groschen will do.
here you are. At least you can get yourself
I'll be
a
giving
bite
like
to eat.
5 groshens or something.
Thanks 1,000-fold. God sees your good deed and will watch over you.
Half a groschen? I'll be giving him 5 groshens, but yeah, well. We did our civic duty. Helping a fellow man. It's kind of nice that we actually get to use the dog right about now here with Tereza. So it kind of eases my a bit of a decision making about taking the dog for the next part of the DLC, because you're gonna be having a lot of it here. So I'm gonna be able to basically keep up with my real life decisions, therefore not getting a dog. Okay, so we have everything.
I've got the bow. We can get going.
Great. Come with me.
There was a fish there. Actually more than one fish.
Tess.
Yeah.
Hey, Tereza, wait. There's a magpie's nest somewhere on that tree. Last time I was passing here, I saw that bird carrying something shiny to its nest. Listen, since you've got a bow, why not try and shoot the nest down? Adam does it all the time, so I'm sure there's nothing to it.
Why should we bother the animals and whatever like that? But apparently we are supposed to do so.
Quick before the magpie comes back.
So we apparently do have to do that, right? Oh no, it's an optional. Magpie wants to brew something special for Henry, blah 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 blah. Find out what's in the magpie's nest. Do we really need to? Because I don't do that on the normal playthrough, so I'm not all that really keen to be doing it here either. Yeah, we actually can do that. I don't want to shoot our nest. Like, why? It's some kind of magpie is having like maybe even eggs there.
Your brother can shoot at nests if he must, but I won't do it. That poor magpie has to have a place to live. How would you like it if some giant came along and destroyed your home?
You mad? You are. All right. Suit yourself. Let's keep going.
Yep. Nice. You can actually... There, it is accounting for this option, so it's great.
I wonder what happened here. I saw it the last time, but no one reported anything in Scarlet.
The skull here.
Up the road and something devoured them. Maybe a wolf?
I thought you didn't believe in the wolf.
I don't. I didn't. Better keep going. Come on.
Well, the skull is definitely a bit worrisome.
We'll turn into the woods here and go uphill a bit. Follow me.
I was just thinking that maybe she's gonna be stealing from someone's woodland garden. Luckily that's not the case.
We're nearly there. We'll go along the road here, and then back into the woods.
Yep, there is a belladonna here.
This is the place. I'll start picking, and you keep a lookout.
Well, what if I do see the wolf? Well, obviously, gonna be starting to shoot and whatever like that. Can I help with the picking? I'm basically the one with the bow, so I shouldn't be looking out for the wolf. Well, I keep watch then.
Alright, I'll keep watch. Just make it quick.
I'm curious what Henry will say when I...
Okay, we need to be right now picking up bow and the arrow. Oh, the go. Ouch. Nice. Good hit. Let's get those arrows. We're probably gonna be leading the doglard and whatever else. Did we hit him with all of them or did we miss some? And we need to be right now talking to Mr. Tinker. Good boy.
Good boy. That's my boy.
Thank you very much for your help, for keeping him busy, so that the wolf couldn't exactly eat me alive. Oh, there is an arrow. Yeah, I thought I didn't hit with all of them. Yet 20. I'm having 20. Okay. That's all of them. So, where did Bianca run? Probably back home, I guess. Please get the belladonna. I assume she did. No, I assume she actually went back this road. And she's gonna be somewhere on the crossroads to the bottom. Where is the road then? Am I lost? I'm lost. I'm certainly lost. Now you don't have a drawn weapon anymore, so we're fine. Ah, there she is. Maybe. Yep, that's she. There is her.
I thought those rumors about a wolf were just idle talk.
Idle talk, indeed. If I'd been alone, that beast would surely have devoured me.
Did anything happen to you?
No, I'm fine. Thank God. It's a good thing you came along.
Well, have you got enough herbs? Or I don't think it was a wolf first. Have you got enough
Did
herbs?
you manage to pick enough herbs?
Yeah, I did. Fortunately. I'll brew plenty of that liquor. Enough for you, too. As a reward.
Alright, thanks.
It really didn't look like a wolf, to be honest. I kinda thinking this is actually making quite a good sense in here. And I think it was a
That
wolf.
was a funny-looking wolf, don't you think? I reckon
Looking
it's
like a rabid
actually
dog,
wild
rather.
dog.
Yeah.
Wolf or dog? It was a monstrous beast. Henry will never believe this.
And actually wolves don't really like to attack like alone that way, all that much. So it makes a whole lot more sense that it would be a dog.
What will you do now?
I'll go back to work at the tavern. There's been quite enough excitement for one day. Thanks for coming with me, Tess. And don't forget to come and see me tomorrow.
Alright.
How's it looking with time even? Ah, we actually don't even have timer here. Alright. So that's why we're having those savior schnapps. Because you really won't be able to save here. So right about now, what else? Find out what Johanka wants. And I'm wondering if he should be actually returning bow.
Good day, Tereza.
Yeah, too. Okay, so where's like the bridge? Okay, we get into it. Oh, there's a potential archery contest that you can be winning money in. Or maybe also not. Is a bit more likely. Hello, archery master.
God be with you.
Yeah. Don't think so that you're gonna be spending time on the archery contest. So I kinda wonder what Johanka is going to be wanting. Hello boys and everyone.
Stealing the king's silver is a capital crime.
Okay, what's going on here?
For that.
I keep telling you, I don't know nothing about any silver. I'm a miller. Flour is
Oh,
what I know
brother
about.
stole. That's a problem.
Someone's stealing silver from the mines. Why don't you talk to the mintmaster about it?
Well, we did. He was the one that brought it up.
It's our job to ask everyone who lives nearby if they saw anything suspicious.
Then good luck with that. Because in case you haven't noticed, everyone around here lives near the mines.
Aye, but some live closer than others. And then there's also the fact that... how to put it?
We're asking you because Well, you're a miller, right?
Oh, I see. Since I'm a miller, I must be a crook. Is that it?
No, but you know what they say.
Aye. They say you lot can hardly find your own asses. Never mind a thief. You're keeping me from my work, young fellas. So if we're done here, farewell and good luck.
All right, Miller. If you should happen to hear anything, let us know.
Tereza, I'm glad to see you.
Yeah, you too. So what was that all about?
I went for those nails, but the
Apparently you
blacksmith
cannot
is
talk
with Sir
about that.
Radzik today.
All right, leave it till tomorrow then. No hurry. Right now, I need something else. Quick.
What's up?
The guards were here asking around. They said someone's been stealing silver from the mines. Can you go and tell Stibor? He went to check the fish trap below the bridge.
Not acting suspicious at all. Why does Tibor need to know?
Why? What has Stibor got to do with stolen silver?
Look, just talk to him about it.
Yeah, let's just
all right?
basically talk it straight to me. I'm asking you.
But I'm asking you, Father. Don't tell me you don't trust your own daughter.
For heaven's sake, Tereza. I said talk to Stibor about it, so talk to Stibor. And hurry.
Really? Gonna be losing that? That's interesting. Losing reputation for this. So where is he exactly? That's Bishek, right? Is that him on there? Oh, some kind of dude crouching. Yeah.
Pa sent me. The guards were here asking about silver going missing from the mines.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. All right. All right. Listen, Tess. I need your help.
Not so fast. First, tell me what the hell is going on.
All right. Look. How can I put it?
Spit it out. Otherwise, you're on your own.
All right. Pa came up with a nice little job. It's quite easy to sneak silver ore out of the mines, and he found this wealthy fella who offered to buy it. So, well, it does lead back to us. The missing silver is ours.
Merciful God!
I need your help, Tereza.
Alright, I'll help.
Sweet Jesus. You fellas haven't the sense you were born with. But family is family.
Thanks, Tess. I'm sorry to drag you into it, but I can't manage it on my own.
Where did you hide it?
That's the thing. It's at the bottom of a flooded shaft. Samuel was working there before.
You dragged Samuel into it too?
No. Samuel knows nothing about it.
So why don't you just go and get it?
I don't know how to get to it.
For heaven's sake, Stibor! Do you know where it is or not?
Yes, but you see, when I was carrying it out, they stopped me. I was standing on this wooden walkway and I dropped it over the edge so they wouldn't catch me with it. And now I don't know how to get to it. All I know is it made a splash when it fell.
And how are we supposed to find it? Go crawling
good
through
description
the whole
then.
mine?
No, I've got an idea. Samuel knows that area. He'll know how to get to the shaft.
Oh no, Stibor, forget it. You're not going to drag Samuel into your dangerous games.
Christ, no. What do you take me for? All he has to do is draw a map, and we'll do the rest.
Alright, I'll get you the map. I kinda like, maybe even ask the question in there. Some questions about that. Why did they even do it?
Wait. I want to ask you something.
Why are you doing it?
Why are you doing it? You're not going to mint your own coin, surely?
Of course not. We just sell it to someone, but Pa deals with that. I don't know much about it.
Why are you helping him?
Well, he always gives me some of the money he makes from it.
Money won't be much use to either of you on the pyre. How did you get mixed up in this?
Not long ago, I saw Pa hauling a sack of silver ore. I kept asking about it, and in the end he had to tell me what was going on.
God almighty, the king's silver? If you have to steal, couldn't you take something that wouldn't cost you your lives as well as your souls?
Around here? Like what? Cabbages?
Where do you take the silver?
Pa takes care of that. Someone comes to pick it up.
Who does?
Some slimy kind of fella. I don't know what his name is. He serves some lord, but I don't even think Pa knows who that is.
That's all I want to know for now.
Yeah, they don't really know too much about what they're actually doing. Alright, I'll get you the
All
map.
right, Steeble. I'll go to Samuel and get the map from him. Have you got something I can give him to draw it with?
Here. Give him this. And try to get it from him without giving the game away. Otherwise Pa will have a fit if he finds out.
I'll do what I can. Where is Sammy now?
Where do you think? I saw him heading for the fish pond as usual to avoid work. Once you have it, come and meet me at Wenceslas corridor on the hill. I'll be waiting there.
Okay, so we are in quite a solid family apparently. So let's see, and where we have the family silver all the way to the top. We probably need to be doing that first then. Since the guards are already snooping around, you probably need to be really dealing with the hot silver as soon as possible. Might be even timed quest, who knows.
Good day, Tereza.
Yeah, do you too, good sir. Hello. Oh, no, 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 careful. That pond is quite a bit far away. Okay, so where do we have the brother? Probably hidden somewhere to the top, it seems. Let's try that. Who's actually there? Oh, that seems to be the dude. The one, like the heckler, or like the one who is actually deceiving people. Right now I cannot remember what he's called. There, where is the guy? Ah, there he is, next to Willow. Next to Willow. And next to Mr. Tanner.
How are you?
Well, don't look up my skirts. And she's supposed to be at work.
Why aren't you at work?
I was given some time off.
Oh yeah, really?
Time off?
Where are you?
How come?
I smashed my foot with the pickaxe.
Harry, mother of God! Are you all right?
I'm fine. It was just a pretense. I needed a break.
Really, Sammy? One day you'll really get hurt. And then no one
It's
will
a
believe
weird
you.
conversation with the dude being at the bottom there. So how's the fishing
So,
going?
Are they biting?
Well, so far, no. But there's still plenty of time before evening.
Sammy, I need something from you.
Oh, Tess, I just got ready for fishing.
Don't worry. You don't have to go anywhere. Remember that mine shaft where you used to work before it got flooded?
Yeah, it was a deep one. We went down that morning, and we were up to our knees in water. Master Fafar said that always happens when you dig deeper than the drainage had it. We dug a well to slow it down, but even that wasn't enough.
Do you think you could draw me a map of the way there?
Why? What on earth would you want that for?
Well, we are having good speech and like the lordship, whatever. We are not supposed to be telling him. A family problem, just trust me. Well, if it was a family problem, then I'm guessing that you will be already wanting to know anyway. So it seems a weird course of action. Stibor dropped something there. It's kind of weird slightly, but you can probably force him, I would be guessing. Stop wasting time and get drawing. Kinda tempted to be telling him the truth anyway. As it's kinda like the family business. They don't really want to tell him because he's probably not the smartest and could be like a liability. Let's gonna start with Stibor drop something there.
Stibor dropped something there.
That is not a lie.
What?
Never
But
mind.
it's close by.
I really don't want to know.
Hang on. You want me to draw you a map to a mine shaft that's off limits, and I'm not supposed to ask any questions? Not a chance.
But it's kinda like actually pretty good right about now. That's exactly what I would be like into, how I would be actually expecting that it might be going.
Pa and Stibor are stealing silver from the mine, and they've got a sack of it hidden there.
What, stealing? But I work there. That's a capital crime test. Why would they do such a thing? They'll get caught and executed. Maybe me too. Who else knows about it?
Nobody, apart from us. But that could change very quickly if we don't get that sack of ore out of there.
Fuck! Pa and Stibor are idiots. Stealing the king's silver, for Christ's sake. All right, give me that charcoal. I'll draw you a map.
Okay. I'll go straight to Stibor.
Thanks. I'll run to him with it right away.
You're losing a lot of reputation overall. We're having like double negative reputation already. From what I remember, we get the one up, like 3 down already.
I got that map from Samuel. What now?
Great! Well, first, we've got to get into the mine. That fool Nimoy is keeping watch. It'd be best if we split up. I'll get rid of him, and you can sneak in.
I want to ask you something.
Let's see if you have something reasonable to ask. Who got you? Why don't you go? Where is the silver? Basically, logically, how is she going to be carrying a bag of silver ore? It's gonna be heavy as crap. Why don't you go?
Why do I have to go inside? Why don't you do it?
Well, remember when we used to play hide and seek?
Yeah? You could never find me.
Exactly.
You always found me immediately, because I was useless at hiding.
Yeah. You always had something sticking out.
Exactly.
You're right. Best if I do it.
For sure. There won't be many people inside now. Most of the lads will be outside eating. But even so, watch out.
Tell me again where I can find that sack.
It's
Yeah, let's make
somewhere
sure
in
that we
flooded
know where it
shaft.
is.
It's a good thing I was on that walkway when they stopped me. Otherwise, I'd have had nowhere to drop it. Only now, you have to get down there.
Who caught you? And how did you get out of it?
The miners, of course. I told him I was looking for Samuel, but I still got a hard time from the guards for being there at all.
That's all. All right. Let's get it over with then.
Once I get rid of him, you sneak inside past the bushes. And take a torch with you. It's as black as pitch in there. Just make sure no one sees you, though. Good luck, Tess.
Okay, we got a torch already. Good.
Hey, Nimoy, you rogue! Come here a minute.
The dog over here. Tinker. Stay.
Wait here for me. Stay.
It's Fritz and Matthew who are to blame. You came here to tell me how to do my job? No, not at all. I've got a nice little deal for you. Right. I know you millers and your nice little deals. I ain't interested.
Okay, seems to be going well. So far we don't need to be seen more. Okay, I think we're gonna be fine now. So far we don't need anything extra. And now we're getting into the pitch black area. So let's see the map. Oh, okay, alright, that's a problem. Oh, we don't have that equipped, right, do we? Okay. So straight. That doesn't make sense. Okay, that's the one to the left. Alright. Then it's gonna be one to the right. We need to be ignoring that as well. Probably don't need to be sneaking. We hear voices.
When you take one for a girl, you can have a good feel what she's got under her dress.
Yeah, and then some fella might feel your teeth with his knuckles, you goat. Remember the blacksmith's son, Henry? That time when the butcher took his Bianca for a whirl?
Ah, don't take a proper dance if there ain't a brawl or two. And if you're afraid, just stick to the lasso there.
I don't really have time for that.
Oh, yeah, and who's left? That wallflower Johanna? Summerfeast Marona? Or Tereza, the miller's daughter?
I know mistake. But her old man would dunk you in the mill race if you as much as looked sideways.
Okay, so we got past that. There is going to be some kind of bridge or whatever. Either bridge or... no, that seems like a ladder. Ladder up. Ah, pet food potion. And slippers. How's it actually looking with them as far as inconspicuity. Noise at 50. No, it definitely does scary around here, so I think I'm gonna be putting them off. That we are not as noisy. Holy damn, we're going high. There's a dude there. Wonder he didn't actually notice us, well, rather surprising that he did not. Maybe making not much of a noise anymore right about now. What the hell is this? Ah, nice doggy. Where did the guard go? If I remember correctly, we need to be ignoring one to the left and going to the right somewhere. And still this way. I need to whip up a torch though. I need to have a look. Yeah, ignore left, go in right, then straight through that. Then that's gonna be to the left or right, doesn't really matter, probably left rather. Left, down, and right. Weird that we are making noises as if we are going in boots when we are not having any boots. Should be basically a T at the end of this. Yep. We go in left.
My, that's a hell of a drop. Better be careful.
We're gonna be having a problem with lighting the way here. Alright, so you need to be going into this one. We're gonna have to do this also the other way around, going back. Wow, that's gonna be something. Okay, so there we go. Let's recheck right about now. Remember this. Okay, so we're down the top side. Right now you're gonna be going in and to the left and then straight. It's kind of a bit of a cheating that we actually still see a bit of things here. Usually, or rather in normal mind, there would be absolutely no way to be seen anything at all. We just pitch black, like literally. Could be seen absolutely everything there. And this is actually the way, other way up. So we missed the way in. Yeah, there it is. Okay, nothing's gonna be here.
But this must be the place Steebor was talking about. Now to find that wooden walkway.
There is a torch in the darkness, so let's gonna keep it off. Okay, so what else now? To the right or to the left? Okay. To the right is a bit of a pocket. I'm slightly interested in maybe there's some kind of hidden treasure here
I'd
still.
better not go in any further. I might drown. I wouldn't want to get lost in here.
I really wonder how Tereza is gonna be sneaking out with a bag of silver.
The sack must be here somewhere.
I really wonder how that's gonna be handled, because it seems highly unlikely. There's a rope here. Oh, it's actually not that huge. Achieve stealth. Right now we need to be backtracking. I wonder if you can even get some, like, up there. Can we? Maybe we can. Oof. That could almost cost us Enkos. Aha, so you can apparently like get here, but that's anybody's guess if that's gonna be a safer way out. Oh, if only I could remember. It almost seems like the spot where we maybe killed somebody with Henry. Maybe looking, maybe there's an easier way out. You just need to be remembering right now where we are. So far we're going still straight. We weren't before? Yes, we are still. Okay, that was just probably entering another part of the mines, so it is cautioning us. I get lost here, it's gonna be pretty much big problem. Yeah, that's a light out. But I don't think I can actually get back here yet again then after, if I fall down. Maybe through there. Kinda afraid to actually fall in. I really am. Okay, let's not do that. Let's try to find another way out. If maybe there is one. Okay, let's go the other way. Whoa. What was that? Okay, that's a bit of an Easter egg with Savior Schnapps and pet food potion, and that was what actually made the sound and the whatever. So yeah, we have been caught on Polaroid. That's good. That is really good. Really, really good. Okay, so there's nothing here. So potentially the only way out would have been the other way. Well, we have a nice photo. Can we take it somehow? Apparently doesn't seem so. Nice Easter egg. Really. Let's take a screenshot because I'm not entirely certain if everybody is gonna be actually finding this. But it seems like we're gonna be heading out and back the same way we came in. So it seems slightly weird. Yeah, well, apparently it might be best course of action because I really don't want to be getting lost in that other direction. I really don't know how to go back there and get out. I really don't remember the mines anymore. So let's just go back where we came in. So there was nobody here. Hopefully it's gonna be the same case as we're gonna be coming back. Let's go back the way we came in. I wonder if maybe we're gonna be having the photo from the Polaroid somewhere in screenshots or something. Be quite great. Okay, map. Map. We are right about now all the way to the top. We have went up. So we're gonna have to go straight into the right. And then left and straight. Right. Left and straight. I think we need to be removing right about now the torch. Okay, that's the one to the right. That's what you're looking for. And already hearing people. He maybe has some perk from the stealth. Nope, doesn't seem so. Oh, there's skills. Houndmaster, maintenance, stealth, but you cannot do anything. Nice doggy. What's that? You got a cute doggy, so people quickly take a liking to you. You get a +1 charisma bonus. Okay, there's gonna be a guy on the right, I think. Got in. Straight, and there's gonna be to the left somewhere. Yep, to the left and straight. There's gonna be a guard somewhere nearby soon. See anything at all. There's going to be a guard somewhere. I need to be right now getting on the road, but I don't dare actually get in the torch because if I remember correctly, there was a guard here somewhere. But we need to be just going basically straight. So in case we see him, you're gonna be seeing his torch. And if not, then we're gonna be heading out. Nobody. Never heard anything. I just hope that the brother, the Skibor, is gonna be keeping the dude busy still so he can actually get out. Okay, let's finally get in some light. Okay, just went out and away. So hopefully that's my bro still there. Are they talking or? I don't like this. I would be liking to go for when the second round is gonna be coming. Okay, so far he's going like circling there. He's not gonna be seeing anything in the darkness. That's how it goes with light. And it's basically the business of those mirrors. The one-side mirrors in the police rooms. So you shouldn't be seeing anything here because of the darkness. And the light outside. To be seen where he is. He goes to the right. We're gonna be able to basically sneak through him to the left, I guess. I so hope you won't have to do this again. You're not gonna be getting caught, because that would be horrible if you did. Hope you didn't see me too much. He definitely heard me or something. But hopefully we are in the clear. I think we are. Well, it was close. Getting out that way. I wonder if maybe you have to wait with when he is going into the left side and you basically run on the road to the right. I was kind of hoping that we can be actually coming back the way that we came in. We came in like from the entrance, from above the entrance, we jumped down. But yeah, I kind of really quickly abandoned that idea because I just couldn't get the foothold in there quickly enough. Let's put on the slippers. Stolen silver. What is the information in there? A sack of silver stolen from the Scarlet's mines. Price 800. Not bad. I just gonna somewhere get down here. Okay, let's get the silver home.
God save you, Tess.
Yeah, you do. Not trying to ask, or rather seem conspicuous at all. I don't have the stolen silver. Nope, not me. I'm actually pretty sure that if you were caught there, even though they were giving you obviously quite a lot of margin of going around and sneaking around, then you really would be ending in jail and maybe even, well, it's a capital crime, so obviously, like, I really do think you could be having an ending where everybody just gets executed. I wouldn't be surprised by that at all. Maybe you just basically survive only because of the attack. Maybe. So where do you have father? The silver stealer. Oh, we left the dog there. I have to go back for him later.
I found the silver in the mine.
Not so loud. I'm glad you managed to get it out, but you shouldn't have dragged Samuel into it. He came here to me, shaking with rage he was.
I know the reputation loss. You're not doing well on that at all.
Him to tell us the way.
Couldn't you do that without telling him everything? Oh, well, there's
No,
nothing
it
to be
didn't
done
seem
about
so
it
too much.
now.
Maybe the other checks
At
we
least
could
you
have
got the silver,
gotten.
so
Probably
I
the
suppose I should be grateful for that. Thanks.
probably the
Tis.
aggressive one. I think we could have gotten against
You
him
know, I
because he
only
seemed
want the
kind of
best
like
for
a
all of you.
pushover.
Don't you?
I'm behaving like a madman.
The best for us. How long do you think you can get away with this? Do you think your luck will hold out forever? If they'd caught me with that silver, we'd all burn on the pyre together.
Don't say that, Tess.
Oh yeah, you
I
say
haven't
that. That
finished.
is exactly what is
What would
going
happen
on.
then, Father? Samuel would be left alone in the world? Or he'd be executed too? God forbid.
Do you think that never occurred to me?
No, probably not.
There's not a day goes by I don't think of it. Do you all want to spend the rest of your lives breaking your backs in the mill just to have enough to eat?
How can I better
Your
than
mother
be dead?
wouldn't have wanted it for you either.
Pa.
You're right. Sorry. I promise we'll be more careful.
That will have to do me, I suppose.
Well, I'm not entirely in the mind for the surprise then. After all this crap, you can keep your surprise, Father. Well, let's go get the dog. And also talk to Johanka. Let's go get the dog and talk to Johanka. So where did we leave him? I really don't remember where it was anymore. Unfortunately. So he's just gonna be going somewhere nearby and whistling for him, I guess. Oh, there he is. We actually know where it is. Okay, so you can go to him. Could be hearing it from here, right? The ghosts are good at that.
To heal, Tinker.
Okay, good boy.
That's a
I really
good
wonder if you
boy.
can also fail it just because of the dog following you into the mind. I'm actually
That's my
thinking that you
boy.
can. Okay. So, good boy. Good boy indeed, and therefore right now let's go to see what Johanka has for us. That was... yeah, families can get complicated, but holy damn, that is the next level one. That's something that you never wish you have to deal with in real life. Your family doing something that really damn stupid. And you then having to basically resolve it and have a moral dilemma as well of you knowing that it's your family and you should be helping them, and on the other hand they are doing something that is a capital crime and just like completely downright retarded. Hello.
Tereza, I'm glad to see you.
Yeah, you too. Oh, that's this place. Oh, that's in here, on this part. We had actually the fun with the armor. That we are overburdened and we couldn't jump out of one of the traps there. Well, it wasn't like a trap, but for us it was a trap. I remember. And there were also a few arrows in the air here. Yeah, I remember fighting with Henry in this place. Hello. Can we get past you, please? Thanks. Well, don't get stuck there, doggo. So, where's exactly Johanka here? Exactly that, that's probably gonna be her. Knitting or whatever she's doing in the embroidering.
Johanka, what's up?
I was asking around for you. There's something we have to talk about. Are you going to the dance this evening?
I'd like to go and have a look, if I have time for it. Why? Do you want to borrow my dress?
No, nothing like that. I've got a dress, but I don't want to end up dancing on my own, if you know what I mean.
Okay. I'm gonna be a matchmaker. You want to dance with me? That's an interesting question right there. You want me to get you a fella?
You want me to find you a dancing partner?
No, not quite. I've already picked one.
Let me guess. Matthias?
I? Who else?
So, what's the problem? Just go and tell him. You've had your eye on him since the Harvest Festival. Surely you must have noticed by now.
He hasn't. I'm at a loss what to do.
Well, tell him. That would be simple.
Can't you just go and invite him straight out?
You must be joking.
Well, in those ages,
What if he
that would
doesn't
probably be
like
quite
me?
inappropriate.
What if he's more interested in... No, not a chance.
To be quite a solid attack on manhood. In medieval times, I would be assuming.
So you'd like Matthias to take you to the dance, but you don't want to tell him?
That's right.
How in heaven's
Yeah,
name do you want
women.
to do it then?
Easy. You're going to steal his lucky dice.
What? How is that supposed to help, for Christ's sake?
If you can get your hands on it without him noticing, he'll be looking everywhere for it. He'll be wandering around saying to himself, "Where did I put that damned dice?" And then I'll turn up. God be with you, Matthias. You didn't by any chance lose your
That's
dice?
quite a
And
convoluted
he'll
plan to get
say,
invited to a dance.
Johanka, I did. Where on earth did you find it? Oh, I found it near the tavern. You know there's going to be a dance there this evening. And then he'll finally get the message.
I don't think so.
the
It
dance.
doesn't
Yes.
work all that simply with
Johanka,
men.
Wouldn't you like to go with me? Of course. I'd love to go with you, Matthias. Thank you for asking.
That's a
Then
nice
he'll
plan. I don't think it's
take
gonna be
me
going
by
that
the
way.
hand, and he'll look... Never mind that. Well, that's how it's going to help. More or less.
That's a nice fairy tale.
You painted a very pretty picture, no doubt. But do you think it'll really work?
I'm absolutely sure it will.
Sure. Why don't you steal the dice yourself? Yeah.
Why don't you just steal the dice yourself?
And if he caught me doing it? You think he'd go dancing with me then? Except maybe to the bailiff. But you... Well...
Oh,
You're a miller's
you have a
daughter and-
reputation. We have
well,
confirmed already today.
You know what they say.
Right. We're all a pack of thieves.
We
I
are.
might have known.
Yeah, sure.
All right then. I'll help you.
That's fun enough.
Thank you, Tess. Bring the dice to me as soon as you have it.
Hang on though. How am I supposed to find it?
He was saying at the tavern yesterday that he keeps it in his trunk when he's not going to play. Go and see Fritz first. I heard he's always got some lockpicks, whatever he wants them for. Anyway, no doubt he can show you how to use one.
Me? Pick locks? Johanka, aren't you going a bit too
Yeah.
far?
Well, then maybe you can get hold of his key somehow. But whatever you do, don't get caught. And not a word to Matthias, for the love of God.
In real world, I definitely wouldn't be doing this, so I probably could have even refused there, because that's really completely stupid plan to go stealing or whatever. So I'm kinda halfway thinking that maybe I don't even want to do this. Because really, in real life, I just wouldn't be participating in such a nonsense, stealing like that and whatever. That's really just completely stupid and mental. So, where is the last save actually for that? Matchmaker quest started, quest end with family silver. That's fairly close by still. Yeah, I've already kinda like engaged with it. And since you are playing as Tereza here, you really wouldn't be doing that. But maybe there's gonna be a way like to basically deal with Fritz without stealing actually from him. Like basically telling him straight up. Yeah, maybe we can even talk him into it without the stealing. That seems like an option. Yeah, because you can see it's optional. So let's not do that. Let's basically just go straight to him and try to deal with it that way.
How are you?
Tell me, Matthias, what do you think of your hunker?
Your hunker? Yeah, she's a nice girl. She helped the lads and me out of a few scrapes. Actually, she's always been good to us. Why do you ask?
No, the second one making a two-timer out of him. You better ask her to dance or you'll be sorry. I wonder if actually this is gonna be like only one time they can potentially succeed. Can we actually level up somehow further? No reason, just curious. Okay, I'm gonna be leaving this for the time being. And trying to basically get the level up a bit in this speech and whatever. How is it actually looking with nourishment? Only 65, we should be eating something. And cleaning up, and we have some perks, for example, for speech somewhere or whatever. Reading stealth, we don't have really speed here. Reputation in skeletons is 100, even though we're losing and gaining and whatever like that. Having speech at 6. Let's see if we can really do some other quests, because I'll be really liking leveling up and only after talking to him.
Kitchen, as well as health-giving decoctions.
Let's talk to father, I guess. Stupid dude still complaining. Okay, father, so what do you have for us? You should probably maybe even feeding the dog, but can be leaving it for later. Let's get some apple, because you're already a bit hungry. So about this surprise.
What about that surprise you promised me this morning?
Well, I won't keep you in suspense any longer. Besides, you deserve it. After helping us with that silver.
Maybe she got a dress for the dance
I had a dress made for you in Rattay. A very fine dress indeed. You'll be the prettiest lass in the village.
A new dress, Pa. But I don't understand.
Oh, he wants to be marrying me off.
You know...
Yeah.
You're not a little girl anymore. You're a young woman now, mature and clever. Cleverer than me, for sure. You surely don't want to live here at the mill forever. Samuel's able to take care of himself, and after all that's happened, you don't want to end up with the kind of life me and Steebor have.
What is it, Pa? Why did you buy me that dress?
Look, Tereza, you're old enough to be married. It's about time we did something about it.
No, well, we understand very well. She should get married, but she's probably not gonna be like too happy about it or being forced into it, I guess. This is a bit more forceful than I would be liking. So let's kind of do. I don't understand. Let's
What
see
are
where
you
it leads.
saying? I don't understand.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're actually aiming for.
I don't want to get married yet.
Ah, my little girl. Matrimony is a gift from God.
Yes, but I don't have a suitor.
Oh, but you do. A very good one, too, believe me.
What? You've offered my hand to someone? Who is it?
Don't worry. He's a decent man, a nice man. He's even close to the nobility. And he's rich. He'll take care of you. There's going to be a fete at the tavern this evening. Sir Radzi gave permission for a pig roast, and...
Who is it?
You can just have a chat, dance a little, and who knows? You might like him.
Are you going to tell me who it is?
It's Chief Engineer Tobias.
Oh,
Tobias Vafar?
that's an old
that's
dude, rather. Yeah, no offense, Vafar is a bit over the hill. I don't know if that means like that he's old.
Well, Master Vafar is a nice man. Yes, Pa. And certainly rich. But he's no spring
Yeah,
chicken.
okay, it means exactly what
to
you
tell
meant.
the truth, he'd never have crossed my mind when it comes to marriage.
Listen, we can talk it over, but the decision is
Considering
mine
the
to
silver
make.
business he's
You've got to
in,
think
it's
of your
really
future,
strange.
Tereza. Master Vafar is a respected man, and that respect will extend to his wife and children too.
Children?
For heaven's sake, lass, don't be so naive. You were born a girl, and raising a family is what God made you for. Unless you'd prefer the convent. Go to the tavern this evening and let Master Vafar spend a nice pile of groschen on you. You'll have a great time, you'll see.
Show me that dress, then.
It's in the trunk here under the window. Once you've done all your chores, get dressed up and off you go.
Not happy about it too much.
All right, Teresa.
No, 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 no! I didn't want to do that
Put on
yet.
that lovely dress and go and meet your groom.
I was hoping to just look at it. Oh, yeah, okay. I was just thinking it's gonna be immediately going in.
But there's still time. It can wait.
It's gonna clean up a bit. Where do we have Mr. Doggo? There he is. Come. Let's do the matchmaker. Let's kind of just basically straight tell him. We got the speech up. So hopefully we're gonna be fine in that, on that front. But damn, Father dropped the bomb on us. Didn't he?
God be with you, Tereza.
With you too.
Such a know-it-all. All you're good for is sitting in a tavern with other know-it-alls, bemoaning your station. But devil a thing do you do about it. You can't do an honest job. You're of no use to life.
I'm actually complaining about here, boys.
What are you two quarrelling about here, for the love of God?
This pipsqueak here claims studying is as hard a job as working in the stables.
I most certainly did not, because study is of course much harder work than mucking out a bit of horse manure.
See? That's what I'm talking about. And yet it's as clear as day.
Hang on, what's as clear as day?
That study is as hard as mucking out stables, if not harder.
A man who doesn't work with his hands is an idler, and a good for nothing. Am I wrong?
No, well, we kind of both have a point in there, in certain way, but of course the scholar does have a lot of You're kind of both right, let's say.
You're both right. But not one of you has a grain of sense. Work is work, whether it's done
Yep.
with your hands or your heart.
Ah, rhetoric worthy of Socrates himself, and out of the mouth of a woman. I bow to you, good maiden. The professors of Prague could learn a thing or two from you.
Are you saying this good-for-nothing here, who has to beg for his beer at the tavern, is my equal? But to hell with it. I won't argue.
Okay, so that's resolved. Did we get some kind of speech out of that? Yeah, we did. We did, but just a little. Just a little.
Good day, Tereza.
Herbs, fresh or...
How are you?
I need a remedy. Do we actually need a remedy for something? I really don't think so. It's kind of strange question in there. You need some kind of side quest for something I'm not all that aware of. Don't have really anything all that important for example, raising our... Yes, it's basically strength, warfare and whatever like that. Doesn't have anything special as far as like speech goes, for example.
Sore knees, backache, bellyache, whatever the ailment, I've got the remedy.
Okay, let's try it.
Tell me, Matthias, what do you think of your hunker?
Johanka? Yeah, she's a nice girl. Actually, why do you ask?
Let's see.
Your hunker's a very nice girl, all right. Haven't you noticed
Oh, nice.
maybe she's nice to you more than the others?
Me? How do you mean?
She's shy. You know how it is.
You mean... she likes me?
Supposing you were to ask her to the dance this evening.
Really? You think she'd go with me? Well, I suppose I could, but... Wait, though. Maybe I should have a bit of a wash first. What do you think?
Don't beat around the bush. Just go and ask her. There's nothing to it.
Oh. Alright. I'll try it.
Got good, good, good. Exactly what we needed.
Come right up, good people. Herbs for your kitchen, as well as
Greetings, Tess. God be with you. What can I do for you?
About Matthias.
Yes? Tell me everything.
She's probably gonna be a bit pissy about it, but...
I had a chat with Matthias and told him everything.
What? Oh my god! You traitor!
But he said he'd be happy to dance with you.
I can't believe you'd... Wait, what did you say?
I said he'd be
Yeah.
very happy to dance with you.
Just like that?
Of course.
What more do you want in offer
It
of
usually
marriage?
is that simple.
He'll come to you and invite you. That's all.
He's coming here! Oh my god, I have to get ready. Thanks, Tess. Thank
Yeah, you need to be getting some better clothing where your boobs are not spilling out. Or maybe you do want to actually have that. Depends how far you want to go. Okay. Quest done. Which is then going to be leading just into the main quest then, it seems, into the dance. Well, good luck with your boy.
God save you, Tess!
Oh, he's here. We're actually maybe gonna be even seeing it. That's fun.
Johanka. God be with you. Well, there's that dance this evening, and Yes, what? Ah, I see. I wanted to ask you.
No, he did not ask you.
Alright. Yeah, I'll pick you up this evening. Dusk.
She for some reason doesn't play speech, which is a bit of a shame, but she had some nice parts in there. But yeah, well, that went nicely for both of them. Good. We probably don't need to be right now repairing anything all that much. You can see that nothing is all that badly off. The shoes are still alright. The eggs, you probably should be... No, the eggs are already bad, so you're gonna have to be throwing them away. I was just kinda thinking it might be some kind of secondary reward or payment for the blacksmith earlier, but apparently not so much. In each case, that might be actually it for this part, unless there are some kind of hidden quest, which is not impossible, but definitely would be possible. As you can see, there are plenty of stuffs around here to still look at. I'm slightly tempted to be having a look into Rovna. Maybe there's some kind of part there. Let's do that. It's gonna be taking a bit, but thinking it's worth it. Just to make sure and to see if maybe there isn't something hidden for us that we could be dealing with.
Tereza, I'm glad.
Yeah, hello. Let's go through the fields.
I've still got lots of chores to do. I can't spend my time wandering around.
Aha, so you cannot even get that far. We don't have too many chores, really. As right now I thought, that is actually the treasure. The only treasure that we actually got in the playthrough with Henry, that was around this bridge. Let's have a look if it's there right now. It was exactly here, beyond that. It was somewhere around here, if I remember correctly. I don't think it would be here. Yeah, it has been removed, so I'm not gonna be getting... There was the Aching Brigandine, there was a necklace, and a few other things. But nope, it's not here yet. Only for Henry. No. Yeah, of course. Boo's actually cooling out. What else would we be hidden there? What else? Apparently we can sleep and save here for some reason. I actually wonder if it's possible or not. Nope. Nope. We cannot. That's kinda interesting information. Actually, Feyfar was supposed to be with Tereza. So maybe he's gonna be hating us when he knows that Henry is with him. He probably shouldn't be putting back the spoiled egg. Or maybe we could. Shouldn't be really spoiling that early. So let's put it back. And well, some kind of dinner would be nice. We don't know what's the time. That's gonna probably feed the doggo. And then we're gonna be heading into the inn. There you are. There you are, Mr. Tinker.
That's a good boy. That's my boy.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
And once more pet him.
Good fella.
That's my boy.
Probably could have added a few more lines into this, because people are gonna be doing it quite often. And whatnot, so what kind of dinner do we actually have here ready for Tereza? Let's probably eat the normal pot. Nope. So that we are filled and we can go into the feast. Probably could have been feasting there. But yeah, well, we're kinda already hungry after all the things. And it's still kinda midday, so I'm thinking this is gonna be a good time to be
All
heading
right,
into
Teresa.
there.
Time to grow up. Put on that lovely dress and go and meet your groom. But
We need to be right now cleaning up those still. So let's wash. And
all
let's
right,
do this.
Teresa. Time to grow up. Put on that lovely dress and go and meet your groom.
She's kind of complacent with it all rather. But yeah, well, I kind of guessing plenty of the girls back then were actually kind of like knew what was expected rather or anything else.
Well, there's no point in dragging it out.
That's a nice blue dress. Quite a wide neck. Where did he go? He was standing next to the door just a moment ago. Ah, there he is. A bit moved, it seems. Oh well, not the life for her. Not the life for her.